All right, guys, we're back out in the garage. Figured I'd do another quick video on everything. I've been seeing a lot of posts about reference sensors and gaps and everything else, and I'll throw my comments in there and try to help you guys out as much as I can with stuff. That's your reference sensor. There's two of them. This is kind of an educational slash you want this tool video. Reference sensor. This is your reference sensor bracket. This is the back of the motor. This is what picks up your tach. A lot of no starts are caused by this issue, either a bad sensor or a gapping issue, or a lot of times the harness as well. What happens a lot is this sensor gets stuck in there. This one actually doesn't have it on it, but right in there, there's an O-ring, and when it gets pushed in here over time, heat cycles, grime, they get jammed up in there, corrosion builds up in there, and you can't get these sensors out. So you wind up taking this entire bracket off, bashing this out, drilling it out, whatever you have to do. Then you got to put this bracket back on the back, and it's slotted so this can move and you can set your gap. What a lot of guys do, and there's nothing wrong with it, they will search their garage for a washer of the appropriate gap, which is 0.8 millimeters, and glue it on there and hope it stays, hope it's level. Stick it on there, bolt it down, drop your bracket down, and you'll pick up the flywheel teeth with the right gap. That works. I got frustrated with that, not knowing and always searching for a washer, or if this sensor is destroyed, you got nothing to glue it to. So you got to start all over. So I came up with this tool. It's basically a reference sensor copy and bolts right into the bracket. Drop it in your bracket. Screw it on in. You could do it by hand. Most of these will thread right in by hand. And it already has the 0.8 millimeters built into it, the extra length. Just bolt it on in there. Push your bracket down, tighten it up. Fits in there nice. Everything's nice and snug. Unscrew it. You can use hand tools on this. It's not a weak tool. Bracket's tight. Unscrew the sensor, and your height's right. And then you just drop your new reference sensor in and bolt it in. You're good. You don't have to fiddle around with nothing. You don't have to tape anything. You don't have to glue anything. Works. This is 3D printed. Super strong. I mean, I could squeeze this thing and it does not break. I wouldn't go bashing it with a hammer, but it's a lot stronger than people think. They think it's plastic. Oh, it's not going to last. Well, for what we're using it with, for this application, it's perfect. What's really nice, and not that it would ever happen, but if this did happen to get stuck in your bracket and some of it fell into the flywheel, it's plastic. It's just going to get chewed up and spit out. It's no big deal. It works great, and I hand check all these before I ship them out. They're all within spec, and they fit. I fit them to the bracket, make sure everything's good, and I do that with every single one. You can see I have some different colors. I don't really promote the different colors because sometimes it's hard to get another color, but I do have some green ones because I did a little run, and I have these orange ones. They come with the bolt. It is a 6 millimeter by 12 Allen head with some knurls on it too, so you can kind of use your hand if you have to. Works pretty good, probably more than what this tool needs. And again, you can use hand tools on this. I would not zap it down with an impact gun or anything like that, but it works really good. And if you've ever been in the back of the motor on a 944 or some 911s too, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to get back there. It's a pain in the ass to see. There's a million different things that could get in the way or annoy you. So this is just something to help you get out of your way. Get it done. I'm just a guy in the garage, nothing special.